Hello, hello, Karen.
Hello, Odie.
I'm very glad to have you here. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy, really. So long no see you. Last talking in Zoom, it was maybe 2 years ago. Wow, how long we did know each other. It's
Wow,
wonderful. Yeah,
yeah, how time flies.
yeah. Time
Very
flies
quickly.
very, very fast. And
Yeah.
thanks for Christian Sanders. Uh, uh, that's because of his group. We met each other, and
Yes.
wonderful. I'm very happy uh, when we started to talk. My English was very poor, but I hope uh, my level mm, already mm, uh, give me uh, give me how to say ability to talk with you without big troubles. Thank you.
Absolutely. Your English is amazing, Odie.
Oh,
I, I,
thank you.
I remember when we first talked on the video,
Mhm.
uh, you had a lovely smile, and I wasn't sure whether you understood or how much English you
I
understood.
remember the time, really. Uh, I remember. mm, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I remember how it was difficult. I was very mm, intense and tried to concentrate and to catch your every words and phrases, and but it was almost first experience, and I am happy uh, to have another opportunity to talk with you.
Yeah, I I admire your studiousness to learn,
Oh,
your
thank you,
dedication
thank you.
to learn. I have no idea of any other language at all. I try to learn a little. I learn a little French at school, but I don't use it. And I try
Uh-huh.
to remember how to say hello in Russian
Mhm.
today. And I think it was Privet.
Привет,
See, huh?
привет,
Privet.
привет.
Privet. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the only word. I tried to learn goodbye and a few others, but that was the only word that comes to mind. So I admire how
Oh,
far,
thank
so
you.
much English,
Uh,
and how easy it is to talk to you in
I
English,
try to do my
or
best,
talk with
and
you.
I
Yeah.
try to do my best. No, it is. We have different. How to say? Um, different statement, because you are already know English because you are native, but I am learning the most popular language in the world. It is not surprising for anyone, and for anyone, it is if you will be, if you would be a Russian, of course, you would learn English too, because
Oh,
everyone wants to in the world, almost everyone, I think, um, wants to learn English, wants to be uh, how to say talkative in English, and that's
yeah,
we
it's
have
amazing.
different circumstances.
Yeah, it's amazing. I suppose that happened because of the internet and which connected people,
Mhm.
but to have a language to use, I suppose. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just, I wish I had to learn another language. I really do.
Oh.
So I admire everybody in the world who knows more than their native language. I really, absolutely admire them.
Me too. And what I would like to ask, I know you are very interested in gardening. Please tell me about that. Do you have a garden? How much time you spend in gardening? What kind of plants do you have, at least?
Well, I'd like to spend.
Karen,
hello.
Karen, she's my sister. She's my sister.
Oh, your sister from Greece. Your sister from Greece.
Yeah. My sister from Greece.
Yes.
She came temporary.
Yeah.
Very beautiful country.
In Greece, yeah. Is Yasu Greece?
Australia.
Oh,
Australia.
You from Australia?
Yeah.
Very, очень близко, как сказать?
Very close.
Very close. Very close. Russia and Australia.
Oh, well, very close. Very close compared to the Earth and the Moon, I suppose. I don't know.
Что сказала?
Очень близко к Луне. В смысле, если сравнить с Луной, то далеко Луна, очень близко.
I go make milk.
Okay.
I don't know how to say conjure. She said she is going to cook.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Okay. What is Greek for bye bye?
Как сказать на греческом bye-bye? До свидания, пока.
Yasas.
Yasas. Yeah. Yasas.
You have
went
to Greece? You have
Pardon?
to Greece?
I've been to Greece. Yeah. Yeah.
Была.
Oh, I live in Athens. I live in Athens.
Yeah. I like Athens. I went to Naflion in the Peloponnese. Naflion.
Oh, Naflion. Yes.
Is that how you say?
You go to Iceland, Greek Iceland?
Oh, yes. I can't remember. It was in the off season, not in summer. It was lovely. It was quiet. I can't remember what island. Santorini, maybe. Santorini.
Какой?
Okay. Давно?
How long have you been to Greece?
Long time ago. I was 26.
Okay.
Many decades.
Welcome to Greece.
Once more time.
Karen, bye bye. Yasu.
Yasu.
She came for temporary.
Oh, okay.
She comes here 2 times a year. 2 times a year.
Oh, okay.
But,
to visit your father.
Yeah. Visiting
your family. Yeah.
Unfortunately, she can't stay for a long time, but rare, quite rare for short time she comes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's nice that she comes over to see. Yeah.
Karen, we were talking about gardening.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. I like to spend. Excuse me. I like to spend long time in the garden. more time than I do right now. But, I have, when I moved to where I live now, it didn't have much of a garden at all. So I share with a friend, a friend in the house here, and he set up the garden. It's just a friend. He set up garden beds, and I planted the plants. So we worked in like partners in setting up the garden.
Did you divide your the garden or not for two parts for responsibility?
I'm sorry. Pardon?
Did you have? Did you divide responsibility of gardening?
Sorry, I missed the divide. Yes. Well, yes. He took Mark is his name. Mark. Mark built garden beds and built a driveway with little retaining wall with garden beds. So he did that with rocks, and then I put the soil in and planted the plants. And I look after them.
Hard work.
And clean them and water them and stuff like that.
It's difficult work.
It's lovely. I love it. I love it. But maybe I don't prune enough. But I have some roses at the front of the house. And
what color of rose?
I love roses. They're so they give back so much more than they need. they like I just prune them. I prune them once a year, and I am supposed to prune them in winter, but it's autumn now, and I only just prune them, and prune them, cut them right back. So, but they will grow back beautifully anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think, if I prune them or cut them back in summer, I'm sure they would just come back beautifully anyway. Just amazing plants.
Yeah, I know. Because just in front of my house, next to entering, we have roses bush too. Yes. And my wife cut it every year, almost. Very. She just left short piece of rose, but it grows very fast and so thick and. Really?
Yes, I've seen your roses in a photo or video or something. I think, I remember saying how beautiful they were. I think they were yellow. Were they yellow? I can't remember.
It's fixed color, yellow and pink, yellow, pink. Fixed.
Okay.
What color of roses do you have?
Pink and red. I cannot remember the names of the roses. Hopeless like that. Even though I went to buy them and I researched on the web what kind of roses to get and planted them, and then I forgot their names. Straight away. Yeah, but they sometimes they grow up very high. I live in in a high set house, because it's in Brisbane, Queensland. It's like, they call it a Queenslander house. They built them high on stilts because of the heat in summer. And so the house is high set, and sometimes the roses grow right up to the window.
Wow.
I sit here in the
wow, from your room you can see it from your
right up.
wow.
Yeah, and I go, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine it smells. Wow.
Well, oh yeah, they smell just a little bit. They look more beautiful than they smell.
Slightly.
Yeah, but anyway, they're my pride and joy. I can talk all night about gardening if you like.
Have you heard some people makes roses jam?
Rose jam?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't hear.
No. You tell me more.
No, and I just heard about that, but I never tasted. I never seen it. It's
that's one to look up to Google.
yeah.
Maybe that's an idea.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? True.
But it's I think it's required to have the whole field of the roses to gather, to collect enough amount of leaves.
Good point. Yeah. Thinking that. I get it. Yeah. But I plan on growing a vegetable garden. First time in my life, a vegetable garden.
Vegetable garden.
Vegetables in yes. It's in my mind right now, because Mark, who I mentioned earlier, he's building I call it a patio, like to sit on out the back of the house. And he's built a box, like a box tin for another garden bed. And I go, oh, another garden bed to look after. But like, but anyway, it's kind of exciting as well. Exciting because it's an opportunity. Opportunity. I can't even say that right. It's an opportunity to grow vegetable garden in there. So now I have to learn about what vegetables to grow. I've been delaying that. You know, I've been preparing. I'll just talk normal. I've been getting the soil ready, or preparing the soil.
Where do you usually get seeds for garden? Do you usually buy it?
Yes.
In the market? Or you have special store?
There's two places that I could easily go to from my home to buy. One is a store, a well-known chain store called Bunnings chain. Like it's probably American. Bunnings. I think it's American. No, it's not. No, because that's another store. Anyway, Bunnings is a well-known store. And the other one is the local markets near where I live. It happens like everyone comes together under some awnings and brings their whatever they want to sell, and can get seeds from and plants, even seedlings. You know, when they've already sprouted. I don't know which way I'll go yet. Seeds or seedlings. Yes, so I can go and do that. So I've been preparing the soil, and I think the soil's ready. I think it's very ready now. I keep watering it, and I just rake it over.
Sorry for interrupting. We have such practice. If people have no good soil, they bring soil from other places. Do you practice? Yeah.
No. People could. I haven't. We've got more clay soil here. Clay. CLAY. Clay, which is it's rich, but it's very tough, hard, can be hard, but it's rich. So I can go to Bunnings and buy soil to break it up, to soften it down, and but I had some compost that I make my own, with the vegetables, old kitchen's peeling stuff. I had compost that's been going for like 2 years at least, and I haven't used it. It's like, oh dear. So it's another opportunity. So I put it in the soil in this planned vegetable garden. So I emptied all of the compost, great big pile, up to me. Like, I just thought I've got to do something with it. So I put it in the garden bed, and that was like maybe a month or two ago. I don't know. I've lost count. And raked it in and watered it in, dug it in, and the soil looks great. So I go, it's time for the planning. It's time for deciding what to plant, what grows in subtropical. We're in subtropical zone. I got to learn all that. I like to do it, but I just just the other part of my life, being busy.
Do you use to water? Do you use rainwater or pipe water to water plants?
Water from the hose, so it's low. It's supplied water, supplied through the utilities company. Because it hasn't been raining a lot in Brisbane over the last 2 months.
I got.
Yeah. It will rain more in summer, but not now. So I have to use so we pay for the water here. We have to pay for it. So but I just use that. But it's so when the invoice comes, when the water invoice comes, will know how much I've been watering watering the whole garden. Yeah. Well, my friend, that reminds me, I'll tell you a story. My friend, one of my friends, she's a German lady actually. She lives here, further outside Brisbane in Laidley, and they haven't had a lot of water, and she said when they got their invoice, their water bill, and it was $700 more for just watering. That's Australian dollars. I don't know how in US. That's probably, I don't know. I'm guessing $500 US, I guess. I don't know.
Monthly. Monthly.
Sorry.
700.
Yeah.
Dollars
$700
monthly.
No, for 3 months.
3 months. For quarter.
More. I mean, more than what they normally pay for. Yeah. You go for their normal house, above what they normally use for showers and.
That's expensive.
Yeah. That's because there hasn't been a lot of rain, and she's got a beautiful garden. Yeah. So
actually,
whoa.
Actually, I live in a dry area too, and sometimes during the summer we have no rain too, and so it is people who has garden have to water in, from pipe water, supplying water, and so it's I don't know how expensive, but for example, we pay maybe I have no big garden and just several trees, and my wife watering, so we pay maybe $3 USA dollars per month, per 1 month.
Oh. Is that? Yeah, that sounds. That sounds very low to me. Is it low? Amount?
Yeah. I think it is not. It is not a trouble for us to pay such money.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice. Yeah. Some decades. Is that word all right? Decades ago, many, like decade meaning 10 years.
Yeah.
Many. Yeah. Okay. About 2 decades ago, I think, maybe 3. We didn't have to pay for our water.
Oh, why they take now? Why they take money now?
I think it was because it was because they saw the water used to belong to the government, and then they sold it to private enterprise.
I got it. That's
and it's kind of like it's a semi-government statutory organization, but it's still private. Yeah. Right.
Interesting.
So
I would like to anyway. I would like to visit your garden to take a seat around your plants. By the way, do you have a bench in the garden?
A bench? Yes. Oh, I have a little table, little round table, and chairs, and my favorite spot.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. I love it outside. Yeah. Yeah. Just I go out there when as often as I can. Yes. Yeah.
Are there Wi-Fi? Are there Wi-Fi in your garden?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, please, if you if you will take an ability, please, let's chat one day from your garden.
Okay, I'll make sure. I know it's where I sit. The Wi-Fi is where I sit because I use it there. You know. But I'll make sure it can go around the house. But maybe we should wait so you could see if my vegetables are growing. At the moment, it's just dirt, and it's a work area because Mark's still doing the building.
Will he be scolding?
Pardon?
Will he be scolding?
Yeah. He can hear me. Probably. But he's not the tidiest of builders. But he's great. He's a great builder. But no, I just go, oh dear. Anyway, never mind. It gets done. It gets done well, actually, when it gets finished. One of these decades. Anyway.
That's very interesting. Please, let's take a picture next time. Please share in my group of you, and it's really interesting to look it up. And
I will when I just pruned the roses, as I said earlier, so that right now they're ugly. But I when they start growing and they get big, and then when they come up to my window, especially, I'll show you.
Okay, that's wonderful, a wonderful picture.
And this is good. That's good motivation for me. Get out there and make sure the garden looks good. Anyway.
Thank you very much. Do you have a path through your garden?
There's not a I'd love a lovely little meandering, lovely. I'd love that, but like a wandering garden. No, it's a path. There's little pathways down the side of the house. Yeah, down the side of the house, and it's going to continue down into the back patio when the patio is finished. Like, yeah. So it'll be like a straight pathway from the front of the house to the back of that. Yeah. And I put pot plants on the pathway, which means it is meandering because you have to walk past the pot plant. You have to go like that. So, it's kind of a straight pathway, but there's pot plants. And the in the pots, they're quite easy plants for Brisbane to grow, like umbrella trees. Umbrella, beautiful. You know, they can be quite dangerous in the ground, but they grow. They're very hardy. You know. So sometimes when I'm busy doing other things and I don't water them, they might drop some leaves, but they'll come back when I give them some water and attention again. Anyway, yabba. So I said I could talk for hours about the garden. Anyway.
Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you. For your
Well,
talk.
you said you have. May I ask you?
Of course, of course.
You said you have a small garden, some trees.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. They how to say throughout from around the yard, but fortunately my yard is ugly. There is no people to take care about that. My wife is very busy, and because my father and me, and it's a lot of domestic things to do, and but
I get it.
of course, if I would be healthy, I would make my garden beautiful too, and it's so really I like gardening, and I like to dig and plant trees and bushes and any plants, and to water. It's a pleasure to see how they grow, how they change their color, and while leaves appear. It's really beautiful.
It is. They're beautiful, aren't they? For my birthday, I'll just say, for my birthday in July, I received 2 orchids in pots. Orchids.
What is it?
Orchids. I'll show you. They're just here. I'll just get.
Okay. Thank you. Interesting, friends. What is it, orchids?
Wow. Can you see?
Yeah.
That's one.
Beautiful.
And and every day, I don't know how well you see. Every day I see these buds, the buds. I don't know if the camera's getting it. Should put a light on. The buds are coming.
Is it originate of Australia or?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It seems I haven't seen such beautiful flowers.
I got. That's that one. I kept these. I have to turn the light on. It's getting dark now. It's that botanical name. Phalaenopsis. I don't know if it says it's from. I have to get the light. Nah, that's another Google job, Eddie. Have to look it up.
Okay. Okay. Let's me.
Yeah. Oh. Are you going to do it?
Oh, no. Sorry. Next time, because I fear that our connection will interrupt it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, I'll show you the other. I have to show you the other baby for my birthday. Wow. Another orchid. I don't know if the camera picks it up very well. I just love them. Every day I watch them. Like you said before, you water and you watch every little movement that they do. That's what I do to YouTube. And there's 2. I gotta shut up, don't I? No, I won't right now. There's 2 flowers. There's 2 flowers on here that fight each other at the back. They fight because they go They fight for the space. You can't see them.
They're angry to each other.
Yeah, they like this. They go over, over, over.
Interesting.
I watch that fight.
Really, really. That's
I call it that
majestic.
anyway. I just say they're fighting. They're very gentle.
Who knows? Maybe they're talking to each other, but we are not able to listen to them.
True. I'm sure you're right. I just, I wish I could hear them. Anyway, so are we running out of time, Erdi?
I got you. I got
yes, you probably, I have to go. Mark has made my dinner tonight.
Yeah.
But I wash up. I do the dishes.
Thank you very much, Karen. It's such pleasure to talk with you. I hope we will continue our chats and we will make a lot of videos. Maybe invite someone else if you don't mind.
No, not at all. That would be lovely, it was great fun talking to you. You're always such a pleasure and always so beautifully natured.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about your words, about your visiting, and it's I impressed, really. I impressed of our talking. It's so how to say, it's hard to let you go. I would like to talk with you a lot.
Well,
of course,
I'll try not to.
I don't want to let you stay hungry. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you very much.
And you enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Thank you very much, and enjoy your evening, and have a wonderful weekend.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Russian. What is Russian for bye-bye? I learned that. What Russian?
There's two ways, formal and informal. До свидания, до свидания. And пока, it is informal. Пока, it's bye.
Пока is really good. Пока is really good friends, isn't it? Yeah? Okay. Пока.
Пока. Пока.